Hi, my name is Mark Lehman. I'm here to speak about a topic, human trafficking. But first I wanted to show you my audience.
Sorry.
That would be my wife, mom, and uncle. Okay, human trafficking may not be something that you think about too often, but it goes on in this country. It's not just a third world problem. There's one support group alone that's reported over 9,000, that fielded over 9,000 possible cases of trafficking in a 5-year span here recently. It's pretty staggering in the U.S. for that to be happening, especially that frequently. In this speech, I want to touch on what human trafficking is, give you what the Bible says about it, and I want to give you ways that maybe you can help if you ever suspect a case of it. First thing I want to look at is what it is, and give you some key statistics regarding human trafficking. From the PersuasiveSpeech.org, this is a group that handles calls and gets help for people in need. Their whole thing is to create solutions for this problem, get people the help they need, and hopefully put it to an end someday. They run a hotline called the National Human Trafficking Resource Center, and they take calls and emails and also through social media. In that 5-year span that I spoke of at the beginning, they had over 72,000 contacts, and 13% of those contacts ended up being possible cases. 13% of those were possible cases of trafficking. Trafficking included both sex trafficking and labor trafficking. I think we all know what sex trafficking entails, but labor trafficking can be found domestically in your own neighborhood, workers getting underpaid to work on your house, restaurant workers, peddling, and also traveling sales. 85% were female, either women or girls, and 40% were male. And there's some overlap there, so you have to believe that there were families involved in this. Some of the services that they requested: crisis management, immediate extraction from the situation, emergency shelter, transportation, and even medical assistance. Now, what does the Bible say? Well, I found 3 verses from the Bible that speak about slavery, and that's what human trafficking is. Parable of the Good Samaritan, Luke 10:25 through 37, discusses about showing mercy to those in need. He says, "Go and do likewise." Give them the help they need. The golden rule comes from Matthew 7:12. Jesus is instructing us to do unto others as we would have done to us. I think that's a good rule to live by. Proverbs 31:8 and 9 tells us to speak up for those that cannot speak for themselves. I see that as loving the least of these. So you may ask, how can you help? Well, if you suspect any cases, there are resources to go to. The PersuasiveSpeech.org is one of them. You can contact them by phone, email, or through social media. You can also donate on their website. They need the help monetarily as well. Operation Underground Railroad is another. They're along the same lines as Polaris Project. ORURescue.org is their website. They'll give you everything you need if you go there. The final one, if you're in Ohio, the state of Ohio has a website set up for human trafficking at humantrafficking.ohio.gov. They kind of work with the Polaris Project in that they use their hotline to field calls as well. So, hopefully now you have a clear picture of what human trafficking is. You now know of ways that you can help. I just want to say that we're all in this together and we all need to take care of our fellow man. Just do something.